Hi, welcome back to my channel. Let me adjust the light. Whoops, need that back on. Hanging out with my Oscar Cabot. He is a Bengal Manx. A lot of people are like, why are you calling him that? Because he is not a tabby. He has the Manx tail. He kind of doesn't like me to mess with it, but there's his little nubbins. And most tabby cats, the stripes run this way. And when he was born, he was a whole different color, but the Manx gene was more dominant when we did the DNA testing, because I'm like, is he really Bengal? And he really was. When he was born, it was more predominant, and I walked around scratches, and he was a wildcat. He was actually one of my first rescue that I kept. He's 12. Say hey. He's ready for tuna. What is that? Oh, you telling everybody, say hey, y'all. Hey. Get that light out of my face, woman. I've had a camera in their face since they were this big. All right, today... Oh, Lord, here he comes. You ignore me, and the moment I try to film, here you come. And this is my new blankie. My other one is awesome. Oh, he's hungry, and I won't feed him. I'm waiting on my husband to come home because... Whew. Okay, to quickly address the throat stones, when I said beware, beloveds, they can't remove them because I'm high risk because, well, in short, I'm eat up with illness and the future's not looking bright. Don't mean to sound like Typhoid Mary, don't worry, I know the Lord. I'm on all kinds of medicine. That box over there has got like 37 pills I take from the time I wake up. No. Yeah, from the time I wake up, from the time I go to bed. I was about to scruff this, but I think I'm just going to stay at it. I guess I'm going to have a fan. Oscar, please, honey. It's hot. I'm sick. Ugh. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, my. Filming the cat's butthole. This is going... I'm sorry if the fan bothers you, but, oh, my goodness, I got shorts on. Yes, I wear clothes. Alright, what not to do when it comes to opals. And yes, I'm going to refer to Miss Thane. You know, that crazy girl that dude in Wyoming made the fatal mistake. Was it worth it? Can you work it? Anyway, I wanted to, I'll show you that later. Husband gifted me. Such a lovely man. Alright, when it comes to... Did he leave footprints on my bed? What? A box can leave a mark? Oh, anyway. Excuse me, wasting time. All right, when it comes to opals, okay, they're not $37, okay? What she's got is a fake, a piece of plastic with some bubblegum glitter. I could probably make one out of Play-Doh if it was clear. So her little ring, and pardon me, I ain't got nothing, no nails, no jewelry, no nothing. Not feeling too good today. Insurance is giving me a whack job. I would bitch them on, but let's stay on track. Because when I get nervous, I tend to talk too much, and I'm Southern, and we're friendly, so that's why I have these little chat blogs. If you want to watch, you can, or you can listen in the background, but this is a jewelry, what not to do. And I'll show you. I hope this light is true. The camera may or may not wash it out. I'm filming on my potato phone. But here, and this is a, oh, doggone it. Hang on just one second. Okay, I had to get some research, so that was a little edit, aka pause. Now, as you can see, according to this, hope it doesn't wash it out. Let me take the light off. Alright, if you can see here, there are many opals. These are not lab created. The ones I have are not lab created. If they are, like I said, there's nothing shy of plastic and bubblegum glitter. So the one I have is a white mix, it's kind of a cornflower blue, but there is no blue hue. As you can see, back to the lighting, this one is a milky white. And this is a platinum setting, I had this, there's the markings inside. This camera will not pick that up. Pardon my hangnails. I hate them. But this, I wanted something unique. And I do broker jewelry, so I know what I'm talking about. I had this one custom made. And in comparison to the $37 one, and I knew this was going to happen. In comparison to the $37 one that's held in with 4 prongs, a real opal, if you really want to keep it, and this is a cabochon cut, which means it's flat on the back. Okay, it was mined. I don't know why it's black on the inside, but they do put them in sterling. I apologize, this one is sterling. They do put them in sterling. It's the other ring I got. It's platinum. I got them confused. This is a sterling piece. I did have it custom, and they do put, and they'll tell you no, but you can put it in sterling. But when you do place a cabochon setting, which most are round or cabochon, this is the only way I can show you. If it's a real opal, you're going to want to encase that in as many prongs as possible. Do not, and I repeat, do not ever put this in jewelry cleaner. Pearls and opals cannot take it. I don't know anything about turquoise, lapis. I kind of stay with precious stones. But as you can see here, and sadly, my potato is not going to pick it up. I was like, darn it. And I didn't want to put it on one device just to snipe my own stuff, which sometimes I do. But hopefully it makes sense. But you can see how tight that opal is in there for life. The filigree work is beautiful. I don't wear it on this finger, but I will show it to you on the hand. She's quite bright. And if you can see the colors moving in it, it's about the best the camera's going to do. This one sets up a little high. It's called a queen's setting, a queen's throne setting. Because, we all about being a queen, but not that kind of queen. I'm not a queen of mean, I'm a sweet queen. I will grant you 3 wishes. And winning this is not one. This is my private collection. Now the camera's acting up. So let's see if it'll show the color. I'm trying to get the light to go through the opal, but then again, my potato, this is a 2019 phone that only reads this particular channel and my tablet, so I'm trying to make, oh, sorry, I got a runny nose. I'm trying to make the best of it. If you hear a fan running, I stay miserably hot. It's disease. Don't ask. But through the back, you can, it's just not, it's washing out, but you can see the beautiful setting. They do not, I've never seen a 4-prong unless it was in gold or platinum. I decided to go sterling because I like sterling, and gold's just ridiculously too high. Everything's too high right now. I'm like, shrinkflation? Not when it comes to precious stones. So if you're going to buy an opal, it's not, and I don't want to tell you because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I'm saying you can't, not even close, girlfriend. And then she got bleach on it, and that's the worst thing you can get. Oops, that's the worst thing you can get on sterling silver. There's a way to get it off. I'm not getting into that in the comments, or you can Google it for yourself. But I just wanted to show you, this is sterling. It is a real opal. It did not cost $37, and I'm sad that the light is washing it out because it is very bright. I'm looking at it with my third eye on my forehead, Right, quick light? Yeah. You can see right through it, but the camera is washing it out. So, dear Queen of Mean, you're wearing a fake ring, and it was a fake relationship, and nobody falls in love like that. Go somewhere. God, I'm so sick. I can't even go on YouTube anymore, with all this speculation and drama baiting, and they know who she is, or they are. Everybody's doing it, even people that I don't even follow. I'm like, I'm sick of that girl. Go away. Go somewhere. Just go sit down somewhere. The boy don't give a shit about you. And his net worth, look, I understand that she might probably desperate, but chasing a dude who lives on disability in a cheese box. I don't know why people are calling it an apartment. It's a mobile home. It can't be that new because if you look real close and if you've lived in them things long enough, his stove vent, when he shows the stove hood, there's a vent with a huge hole. If that was a new house, it would have a screen. Because right now, anything, he's got one of those old-timey ones that flap. That's not a new trailer. It's not brand new. It's just one very basic. It's sheetrock, which in heat, between the sheetrock and the drywall and the metal outside, them things don't hold up. I had my 94 for about till 2020, and then I had to let it go. But that's a whole different story. So, you know. Girlfriend rings, that's a new thing on me. I've been a girlfriend many times, and I got necklaces and bracelets, but you don't give a girl a ring. So he was wrong for that. He should have gave her a kick in the ass and said, thanks for the cooter dip. Peace out. Peace, love, and granola. Bye. But no. But anyway, this is what she does not have. So I just wanted to make that clear. And, you know, because I broke her and I like jewelry, and my husband spoils me rotten, and pink is one of my colors. Now the one I want to show you is, oh, gotta take the light off, excuse me. Okay, it's not a hot pink. It's a cross between bubblegum, angel skin, and carnation with a little bit of rose. So again, rose, carnation. It's not that pink. It's not hot pink. It's more like angel skin. Okay, I guess it's official. I'm a YouTuber. I burped in a video. Why? I don't know. Oh, I'm like terribly sick. The doctor visit yesterday was a joke, but I ain't gonna talk about that today. All right, here we have the very ones I just showed you online. Okay, these are beautiful. I don't wear them all the time. These are pink, and maybe the camera will behave. All right. As you see, these are a flat round cabochon cut, which means it's an oval on the top and flat on the bottom. They did that. Now, these are platinum. They did that, and I did say that they don't hold 4 prongs in, but that is on a ring situation. You want as many prongs as you can get. On earrings, they do a 4 prong. I've even seen 6 prong. But these are really big. I don't have anything to compare them to. You see the hole on my phone? I mean, I guess I could take one apart for a hot minute and see if my camera will pull it in. Okay, we're only going to take one off. Alright, the post is good. There is clearance, so you don't get any ear gunk, you know, because perfume, oil from your skin, hair, and now lint, which is a constant in here, from the thing that I had it protecting them. Alright, come on, potato phone, work with me. Doo-doo. My nose, I have post-nasal drip. Something fierce today. I'm dripping on my phone. I'm dripping in opals and I can't even show them. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to show you how vivid they are, but the light is washing them out. Sorry. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Okay, now, you can see, I'm a little worried because, you know, these posts, I asked for extra long posts, not because of my ears, but because, you know, I want to make sure that when I put them on, they are very, very snug. And with platinum, it's pretty stout. You can take a beating. But here, I was trying to show a little bit of the underside, but it looks like my fat fingers are getting in the way. But you can see, even through the bottom, as I'm trying to turn it without dropping it. Yep, that's going to be next to impossible with this potato phone. All right, see the opal? Maybe I could sing you a song while we wait on this camera to behave. Okay, there you go. See, even through the bottom, and platinum shines when it's kept well. Try to keep your sterling in velvet or sterling cloth so it doesn't turn black. But here you can see kind of see it from the bottom, from the side. Let me do a side. I can twist it this way. It looks like it's off a little bit. I quit sleeping in these. Yeah, this one's definitely off. I'm going to have to take it back to the jeweler. But as you can see, I wish the camera wouldn't wash them out. But these did not cost no $37. Again, I'm not bragging, but to that mean little girl that we're all obsessed with, which I'm like, girl, just go away. Just do us all a favor and go away so we can find somebody else to pick on. I'm just kidding. I think it's a joke. I almost feel sorry for the poor thing. But it is what it ain't. And I said that from the beginning. So it's a shame that people make money off her misery, but she asked for it, so there's that. So this one sadly is washing out, and the potato is not going to do it. So, you know, just showing you what real opals look like. When she puts hers up to the camera, it washes out, and she's in the dark, and she's in low light. And in low light, because I was going to do this last night with, you know, I've got the big light on, so, you know, and the light on the phone, but this is what a real opal looks like. What she has is not. So there's that. Now, hubby, I guess, just was feeling extra kind. You ain't gonna believe this. I about had a stroke. Because, you know, I've been dealing with a lot of medical stuff. I am going to do a follow-up to Beware Beloveds about the whole throat stone situation. Oh my God, it was a train wreck, but we'll get to that. I'm not even sure if people are aware of it, but it's a thing. I thought having kidney stones was enough. Now I got a huge rock in the back of my throat. Long story, ain't gonna bother it. This is a jewelry vlog, but with my excitement, I get off track. Okay, I did a short. Sorry, I did a short on this. My husband surprised me, honey, with a beautiful, and this is platinum. Let's get her out. I call her Pinky. This here, this is definitely platinum. It's got a nice, pretty decent shank on it, considering. I did get requested that you want the 3 C's in your diamond. Now this one's going to shine very well. That is a cushion. It's a princess cut, but it's actually a cushion cut, and you want your cushion cuts to come to a point on the back side. I don't know if you can see that, but if you look real close, and the potato's gonna wash that. If you look real close, it's the size of a cut diamond. And he won't tell me what he paid for it. I could find out, but I just rather not. So husband surprised me, and I can't get it on the finger it needs to and hold the phone, but it is beautiful. I about had a heart attack. He knows that I've been struggling, and I love jewelry, and I broker jewelry as well. So I wear it on this finger, but it's beautiful on the hand. It does have it's a 4-prong set. I would have preferred one on the top, one on the bottom, and on the corners, but they don't make them like that. So here you can see it sits fairly flat on the hand. I wear it on this finger when I'm wearing. Today is just, we're not glamorous at all. There's nothing glamorous, but I wanted to put some content out there. So yeah, be a good wife, and it pays off. But you know, I did give him many children and all my youth. You know, matrimony, 40 plus years, and 3 boys, prior marriage, my boy, raised a lot of children, and I had a lot of stepchildren in between, so there's that. So I guess, you know, I said, what's the occasion? He said, I just love you. You've been so good to me, and you're a beautiful woman. And I'm like, no, look, baby, you know. And it was just a moment, because I was like, I pulled a Jessica, and I went, no one's ever bought me a ring, which, Lord knows, I got a jewelry box there a jewelry box there. Those are loaded with jewelry and Pandora and all kinds of stuff for someone who's housebound. But, you know, sometimes you just want to feel a little pretty, so I will. Let me get this off. We're swelling up today. Heart's acting a fool. So, yeah. If you want to know what a pink diamond looks like, he almost got me a canary, but I was like, I'm not big on yellow. He was going to get me a canary, and the guy was trying to sell him a chocolate diamond. He said, my wife's favorite color is pink. So that was a nice surprise. And it just, I don't know. You know, being married to his behind for 40 plus years, I got a hoard of these. So there was that. And a nice gift box. Now this was passed down to me from his mother's estate. And I had to put something in there to get my hand on it because it's hard to hold the phone and vlog, so never mind that. Once upon a time, my grandmother had these. I had one. Bulova is a good watchmaker. These go back. I hope it can pick it up. I tried every which way but loose to get it to get it repaired. It is a you know, when they made these, I don't know what metal it is. I didn't do my homework, but I know that it is an antique. It's Bulova. It's yellowed. I just put it at the stroke of midnight. I haven't worn it. This was his mother's. You'll know it's Bulova because Bulova watches were dainty. Once upon a time, now I see these big iPhone watches, whatever them things are, and I'm like, do you really you just need to know what time it is. Of course, once you're retired or you get in a bad medical way, I don't need watches. I don't even wear them anymore, nor do I have to fool with an alarm clock. Would I rather be healthy and working? Yes, because this sucks. But anyway, this is an old, this goes way back. You'll know it by its look and its markings. Let me look with my own eyeballs. Lord, I can't see. Save my life. But this is an antique. It belonged to his mother. I'm only keeping it because of the age. I think this is a... they started making these little petite watches. I don't really have the manufacturer information because this is so old, and I have pieces older than this, but they did use real diamonds in these watches. This metal has never turned. Bulova always had a safety chain. I think they were the first to have them, and of course the flat clasp. I can get it on my wrist, but there's no sense in wearing it. It will go back into my my little cedar chest, my hope chest, where I keep all her things that was given, because one day too I shall be gone and I'll have to leave stuff behind. So if you see one of these and you like it, because you know watches now are, I mean, I got Mickey Mouse watches, I got all kinds of watches, nowhere to go, nothing to do, I don't need a watch. So even my watches are sitting over there with dead batteries that I just replaced. But anyway, so if you see one of these, even broke, you can go on eBay and they still sell, especially if you have the original box intact, because Bulova was big on presentation. As old as this is, whatever metal this was has stayed the same. It stayed intact. She wore it many years, long before I was married to my husband. This was something that she wore when she was younger, back in the day, and I want to say 20 or 30. One second, let me get some facts here. All right, I found the information. So, yeah, I knew that they were quite old. So the first full line was in 1924 with diamond accents. Now, this is not from 1924, although when my mother-in-law died, we lost her to COVID in 2020. She was a picture of health. She would hop on a jet. I mean, she had congestive heart failure, and you can't have COVID and that at the same time. So sadly, we lost her. Now, she was 90, about 93, 90, 93, I don't know. She wasn't real big on me, and I wasn't real big on her, but whatever. But, you know, she's probably rolling in her grave knowing I wound up with her assets. But, you know, I'm married to her son, and I gave her grandkids, so what the hell. Anyway, she was 90 years old, so she had to be... I'm probably thinking that she probably had this in the 50s. They were real big in the 60s. I had one in the 70s that I found at a consignment shop that was old. I wouldn't say this is from 23, but in 62, the Caravel line, which I don't have pictures of right yet. I'm just doing some, how can you tell how old your Bulova is? After 49, the date code is typically found on the back of the case. What? Hold up, wait a minute. No, that's a designer case. And there, I don't see that, so this must not be a Caravel line. Let's keep digging. But that would make sense. That would make sense because of her when she was born and when she got it. Like I said, the 50s, here we go, a simple code to date the case. A single letter. There is numbering on the back of it, but there's no way. Is Bulova a high-end watch? Well, not when it works. Considered a luxury brand. They were beautiful, and this one is vintage, and they also made them in gold, real gold. I'm not sure what this metal is. It's been a long time since I've even fooled with a watch. There is markings. I may have to do some more research on my own antique. It started out with the opals, but that says... Hang on. L852 BR549. I don't know shit. Lord, when you get old, your eyes just go to shit. And another thing to look for on the little windy piece, and this potato's not going to pick it up, would be the letter B. You know it's a Bulova or whatever. You'll know it's real because it'll have Bulova on the face, and it'll actually say Bulova on the back with some numbers. Anyway, that's just an antique piece I thought I would show in since I'm doing a jewelry vlog. As always, thank you for watching. This was 27 minutes. Don't know how that's going to go over well, but the husband's about to come home, and we're about to... Hey, sweetheart, you know who you are. We're about to have to feed the cats, and I've got all kinds of errands to do. So, once again, thank you for stopping by. Get yourself some opals and be a good wife. And make sure he likes to buy you pretty things. Anyway, until the next time, get yourself some real opals. Yeah. Now you see. And now I got to sweat getting that stem straightened out. It's always something. Anyway, this is far too long, so... Thanks for watching. Hope it kept you company. Or not. Peace.